Hello everyone and welcome back to Pokemon Chat-eau. Today is going to be a special episode. It's going to be my top 10 favorite trainer battle themes. So it's not necessarily going to be a podcast. In fact, it's probably going to be more music than me talking. But I just wanted to do something special because the day this airs on YouTube, yesterday was my birthday. So yay, I'm 26. Jesus, 26-year-old just talking about Pokemon all day. But yeah, it was my birthday. So I'm gonna make July kind of like a special month. We got 5 Mondays this month, so I'm gonna have 5 special. Well, not 5. I guess I'm gonna have like 4 top 10s. I'm thinking about. I'm gonna have 1 movie review in the middle of it, and yeah, we'll just do with the first one with battle themes. And just to start things off, I want to say, if you're just interested in hearing what I have to say and like seeing my list of top 10s, I'm going to have the timestamps of each number in the description, just so you can jump to it whenever you guys want to, if you don't really care about any other thing on this video. Especially because I'm not going to go right into the list just yet. I'm going to do the polls first from the Twitter and Amino. And then there's gonna be a kind of a big gap between number 2 and number 1, because there's a lot of things I want to post in between there as well, like honorable mentions and what other people thought, what other people have for their favorite themes. So in case you're not interested in any of that, you just want to see my list and the reasonings and all that, just again, timestamps are going to be in the description. Hopefully I won't forget, but if I do forget, just angrily yell at me in the comments. So let's just, because I don't really know where to put these, I want to keep the list and the music kind of steady and going. I'm going to start with the poll, and the poll didn't really have anything to do with battle themes. The poll was music related. Basically, of the first 4 anime openings in America, which one was your favorite? The original Pokemon theme, there was Pokemon World, Pokemon Johto, and Born to be a Winner. So out of those 4, which one is your favorite? My personal pick is Pokemon Johto. I love that song. And Amino, on Twitter, we only got 4 votes. All 4 votes went to the original theme. And Amino, we had 53 votes, with the original theme 62.3%. Second theme 11.3, Johto 7.5, Born to be a Winner 18.9. I expected the original theme to blow this one out of the water. That's not what I'm disappointed about. I'm disappointed that Johto was only 7.5%. I thought that was a really good theme, and no one else really did, I guess. That's a shame. And in response to the polls, we got a few comments, so we'll go through those real quick. It's kind of weird going through comments right now. I usually save that towards the end. But we got Briss the Mango said, Indigo League theme, Pokemon World, Born to be a Winner, Unbeatable, This Dream, Galactic Battles, and Black and White Season 1. I'm guessing those are his favorites, and that's a pretty good list. I don't know anything past Diamond and Pearl. That's when I stopped watching the anime, but I do like all the other songs. Codename Looker said, I like Black and White Season 1 and Born to be a Winner, but the original English version takes the cake. Yeah, again, my favorite's Johto, but the original one is iconic, and I still love it. And, yeah. I guess, the Black and White Season 1's a good one. I should, take a listen to that one. And then, Chasen just said Kalos. I guess he just likes the Kalos theme. Which one? I have no idea. But, whatever. Now, let's get to the list itself. These are my top 10 favorite trainer battle themes, like I said. And, again, my personal list. If you don't agree with it, put your list on the comments below. I'm actually very interested to see what other people have to say. And they are specifically trainer battles, so there's not going to be any Pokemon encounter themes like Deoxys or whatever, because some Pokemon have a special theme as well. I might do that for a separate video. Who knows? Stay tuned if you're interested in that. But we're just gonna do battle themes for now. And yeah, let's go ahead and start. Here's my number 10. this song a lot, just because when it comes to playing Black and White, the very first time I played Black and White, I actually had a really hard time with the Elite Four. And I remember grinding, like I just said, alright, I'm just going to grind on the Elite Four so I can get my Pokemon level so I could be prepared for the champion afterwards. And this was before I even knew what happened past the Elite Four. I'll talk about that more when we get to Gen 5. But I just remember hearing this song a lot, and I really like this song. I actually like it a little bit more than the Adler theme. But yeah, this is just one of my favorite Elite Four battle themes, and it means a lot to me, just because I remember grinding and using this, just hearing this theme over and over again. Number 9. Don't ask me what they're saying in the song itself, because I couldn't tell you, but I love Guzma's battle theme. It's so great. And also, is it Guzma or Guzma? Anyways, this theme is just so awesome. It perfectly fits the character that Guzma is, and it's like an extension of what the Skull, Team Skull theme is. You know, they had the same little intro at the beginning, but just, the bass, and it's so good. I love this theme so much. It's definitely one of my favorites from Sun and Moon. And number 8 is... Battling your rival back in Gold and Silver was kind of a big deal, just because we knew this guy stole his Pokemon, his initial Pokemon, and we know he's a jerk to his Pokemon. He's always talking down on them, and so having to fight him over and over again and teach this lesson into his head, and he's just saying, I'm gonna be the best, even though we kick his ass all the time. But it really does feel good when you just stomp him. But then there are some times where he'll just catch you off guard and he'll actually end up stomping you. So you gotta be careful in Gold and Silver. And his theme, it's so awesome. And I actually do prefer the original over the remake in Heart Gold and Soul Silver. I just think it sounds clearer in my opinion. I don't know. It sounds more embodying. Like this is a fight. Like you're fighting your rival. And it's personally, I think it's my favorite just rival theme that goes on. Number 7. I forgot how good this theme was. When I was going through when I was looking for my answers in like my top 10, I was going through like all the ones I knew that was gonna be in it. And when I found Cyrus's theme again and rediscovered it, oh man, I forgot how good it was. I just love how it just it gets better and better as the song goes on. Like it doesn't even loop that much. I guess the song's a lot longer than any other song itself before it starts looping again. At least that's what it feels like it is. And God, once again, it fits Cyrus just perfectly. Even like it makes it feel like it's a grand scale, like you're battling in space against Team Galactic, and it's perfect. One of my absolute favorites. Number 6. This is probably a song that some people would see higher on this list. And yes, this is a very iconic song. In fact, I think J-Thor puts it the best. It's the one-winged angel of Pokemon, which I can see, and I totally agree with. And I love this theme, don't get me wrong. And again, I prefer the original over the remake, because I think the remake, I do like what the remake does with certain parts of it. Like mainly the beginning, I like how in the remake it starts off low and then gets higher and higher, but this one just starts off perfectly. Like as soon as you hear the first note, you know what's going down. You know what's gonna happen. You know who you're fighting, and even like Lance even gets it. But as soon as you hear it, you immediately think of Red, and Red is just he is the toughest opponent in Pokemon. Outside of like battle tree stuff, because he was the one who has the level 81 Pikachu. I think it's even higher in the remake. And this song is just so good. Number 5. guess another champion theme right in a row, but Cynthia, just going up against Cynthia was a big deal. Just because even now, I feel like Cynthia has the most balanced team out of the champions, just because of how there is no theme in it. You know, like the Lance has a dragon type theming, but like Cynthia has a Garchomp, a Spiritomb, Togetic, Lucario, Melodic, or Milotic, however you want to pronounce it. Just all these Pokemon are so good on their own, and like maybe if you battle one or two of them, it'll be tough. But when you have to fight 6 of these guys in a row, it truly makes Cynthia one of the hardest and one of the best champions Pokemon has ever had. And her theme, beautiful. Absolutely love this theme, and it's so great to hear it in Sun and Moon when you battle Link against Cynthia, when she's even more intimidating because you're on an equal level. You can't just out-level her and beat her like that way. You have to fight her fairly, and her Garchomp will destroy you if you're not ready. But I do prefer the original over the remake, which for the most part I do like the original over the remake. There are some exceptions, but for here, I love the original. I love this battle theme, and I love Cynthia. Number 4. Okay, this is another. It's another champion theme, but between this one and Cynthia's, I can go back and forth between these forever. It was so hard to choose which one was on top of the other, and honestly, I don't really know which one is better, because I do love Cynthia's theme, and I love Steven's battle theme. They're so great. They're neck and neck with each other all the time. Just depending on the day, I like one more than the other, and I remember Cynthia just because of how awesome of a battle trainer she was, and I love Steven because Steven is another one of my favorite champions, and yeah, he has a theme kind of like a Rock and Steel theme going on. But not only just that, Steven is also the favorite trainer of my little brother, and every time I think of Steven or this song, I think of my little brother and just him playing through the game, and he always loved Emerald. And I think just that nostalgia memory puts it just over Cynthia by a little bit. And I guess I have nothing else to say. I love this battle theme. I love the trumpets. Generation 3 was so good with music. Gosh. Number 3. crap, this song came out of nowhere for me. When I first played Oros, and I got to the Delta episode, and you catch Rayquaza, and you fight Zinnia for the first time, and her music kicks in, oh my god, I lost it. This music is so good. The violins, I remember seeing a comment on the video where it was like, oh yeah, there's trumpets everywhere, and Zinnia's just like, fuck that, I want violins. And god, it works out so beautifully, and I love this battle theme. It's just a shame that the actual battle itself isn't all that great. You get a Mega Rayquaza right before the fight, and then you just stomp through all her Pokemon, and so you don't even get to listen to the song all that much. I guess you can make it harder for yourself by switching out Rayquaza, but why would you do that? You're just giving her a free turn. It's disappointing. It's a disappointing battle, but I do love Zinnia. I think she's a great character, one of my favorites, and this battle theme, I just can't get enough. I just love it so much. Number 2. This was just another one that like blew me out of the freaking water hearing it for the first time. And it's tough to even hear this song unless you're going through regular like non-super battle tree and Ultra Sun and Ultraman, where they made like ridiculously easy to get to the final battle. But it's like one of the songs where it's like a challenge to hear, just to hear it coming from the 3DS, and honestly it feels better when you actually hear it from the 3DS. And the Battle Legend theme against Blue and Red in Battle Tree, it's so beautiful, man. I love this song, and I love everything about it, other than the fact that you have to go through Battle Tree, and Battle Tree can suck it, but that's a topic for another day. This music is just so good. I don't know what it is. It's just so beautiful. I just want more, damn it. It's so good, and I absolutely love it, but it's just shy under my number 1 pick. Now, before we get to number 1, I want to do a few honorable mentions. These are just 5 quick ones that I would have loved to put on the list, but I just couldn't find any room for. And honestly, looking back, any of these spots could have been number 10. It was hard to choose a number 10. And so basically numbers 9 through 1 are like yes, those are my absolute favorite. And like number 10 and these can be swapped depending on how I feel that day. So enjoy these quick numbers 11 through 15, I suppose. Now, once again, before we get to number one, here are some commenter submissions that I put. So, if you're unfamiliar on this podcast, I ask people for their opinions on the topics, and so these songs are submissions from the commenters from Amino, and these are their favorite songs. So, I hope you enjoy their favorite songs as well. It's about 7 of them, so I won't keep it too long, but I will play I'll play a little bit for them since they get a comment. So I hope you enjoy them because there are some songs on here that I really love as well. finally, here we are. When I made this list, it was tough to even come up with 10, just 10, you know what I mean? And to actually put them in an order. However, for this list, I already knew what my number one was. No matter, like, I already knew what it was. I already had the song. I was like, this is number one. Now I gotta find the rest of them. And it's a song I've loved ever since I first heard it when the game came out. Here it is, my number one favorite battle theme in all of Pokemon. Champion Blue theme from Fire Red and Leaf Green. I can't really describe how much I love this one. It has the perfect blend of epicness and just awesomeness. It makes you feel like just the little chorus you hear in the background, at least it sounds like a chorus, like that makes you feel like, holy shit, like this is it. I worked so hard to get here. Here I am, fighting my own freaking rival to be a champion of Kanto. The song is just, it sets the mood up perfectly, and it gets me pumped up. No other song in this entire franchise has got me more pumped up than this song, and it has to be this specific version. I like the original, and I like the remakes that they did, but for some reason this version is my absolute favorite, and I can listen to it all the time. It's my favorite track in Pokemon too. It's not just my favorite battle theme. It's my favorite Pokemon song ever in all of Pokemon. And I don't know what else to say. It's amazing. And I just hope that, I don't know, man. I just love this song so much. I'm just gonna let it play and listen to it. And there you have it, my top 10 favorite Pokemon trainer battle themes. Let me know what you think of my list. If you don't agree, let me see what your list contains. I'm very interested to see what other people think and what other people have as their top 10. Because there's not a single person, no one is going to have the exact same list as you. You know what I mean? You'll have some that are, you might share some, but no one will have the exact same list in the exact same order. I don't think that's possible, because there's so much to choose from in Pokemon. And that's just the battle themes, you know what I mean? Like, that's just a trainer battle. We can do the Pokemon encounters, we can just do city themes, we can do anything, honestly. Like, there's a lot more I can do with music, but I think I'm just going to do this one for now, and we'll have a different top 10 list for the next time. Until then, thank you so much for listening. And I hope you guys have a fantastic day. Screw you, Cam.